to the Spare No Effort Podcast with Jeremy Derrick and Justin. Let's get this thing started.
All right, powerful people, this is the Spare No Effort Podcast, the podcast for the people. We are back again. I am here with my brothers, Mr. Unbothered himself, Derrick Jackson, and my other brother, Justin, Mr. Too Funny Murray. How y'all doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm feeling good.
Justin, you had a minute,
Yeah, it was a good week.
Which is always cool. I realize, y'all, Lord's willing, I'll be 30 in about a week and a half. I realize I'm not as young as I used to be.
Right.
So it was my younger cousin. Shout out to him. He just had a birthday, Maurice Jennings Jr. He just turned 23, and you know, he had a get-together with all his friends and stuff and family, and I was over there, and I found myself looking at them amazed, you know, 'cause they was going hard. I mean, drinking, taking shot after shot after shot, and I found myself in my auntie's house playing I Declare War with my younger cousin. And I was like, nah, I'm going to stay in here where it's safe.
Where it's safe.
Where it's safe. I'm like, nah, I can't mess with them. That's how you know you're getting older. You know, I'm like, nah, I can't mess with them. You know, so.
Wisdom, that's the knowledge.
Yeah, but y'all don't mind loaning me your ears for a few minutes. I just want to talk to y'all about living your truth. So these are trying times that we're living in. You know, our faith has been tested. We have this pandemic, COVID-19. You know, we've never witnessed anything like this in our lifetime, right?
Right.
You know, we weren't around for, I guess, the influenza pandemic. You know, so this is ain't it safe to say this is the worst year that we've experienced in our lifetime?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. As a country.
Doubt.
Okay.
As a country,
as a world,
yeah.
as a country.
Okay,
I know
yeah.
personally we've probably had
worse
years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's important that you stay grounded. You know, I can't tell you all what to believe in, but I will say believe in what you've always believed in. Don't let anything question your faith.
Or anyone.
And we'll get to that in a minute. You know, so there may be people that look at you the wrong way or say that the way you are living your life is wrong.
Or judging you.
Yeah.
And don't know you.
Yeah. I will say, as long as you're not hurting anybody, live your life, live your truth. You are the one that have to walk on this journey of life. Nobody else is going to walk it for you. So whatever, you know, it's kind of like, and I believe in God. You know, let's get that in the clear. But it's kind of like, y'all remember Menace to Society when Cain was talking to Sharif's father.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, you know, I'm no Muslim, but if Allah can make him a better man than Jesus, then I'm all for it.
Right.
Now, this might sound sacrilegious. This might
Speaks volume right there.
Yeah, so this might sound like blasphemy, but whatever you believe in spiritually that helps you get through life and make you a better person, believe in that. And let's be honest, do we 100% know the truth?
No.
You know, there's so many different aspects of life that we will never figure out. You know what I mean? We probably understand maybe 1% of what's going on around us. Probably never will. You know, we have so many people that will say this person is going to hell because of this, or this person is brainwashed. Like, forget all that. Like, worry about yourself.
Live your own life.
Worry about yourself. You know what I mean? Don't let nobody steer you away from what has gotten you through this thing that we call life. So with that being said, and you know, we talked about this, Derrick and I are going to tell y'all a little story that we encountered.
Go ahead.
So, it's back in, what was it, 2014? 2014. 2014. That was a weird summer. That was the summer I messed up my knee. That was the summer you remember you knocked your teeth out at the bottom of the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy.
What happened?
So that real quick, that situation, we were in the process of dating these sisters, right? So Derek, being the guy that he is, he's trying to flirt. We're at one of their apartments, a complex swimming pool, right?
Yeah.
So I remember we in the pool, and Derek was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go over here and mess with her, or whatever." So he went under the water, all right? And I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." Like, look at him, like joking.
Yeah.
He came up, and he had a look on his face.
Like some shit didn't happen.
And I'm like, "Are you okay?" He didn't say nothing. And you know how, like, once again, we've talked about this before. When your homeboy or your friend or whoever, when you're not ready for their level of anger, I'm over there, Derek, you all right? I'm kind of want to talk to him, but I kind of don't. He was just like, "Man, I can't believe this." He just kept saying it, like, "I can't believe I done, man." So pretty much, okay, so Derek, what happened?
I mean, you basically said it. I had went down, and the fee, I can't remember how much.
It could have been awarded four or five.
I feel like it was 5 feet because, I mean, I swim. Of course I don't swim as much as I used to, but I know how to swim pretty good. So the only thing that I could think of happening is I misjudged how close I was to the ground.
Right.
Because when I hit the ground, I didn't hit it hard. You know what I'm saying? My mouth was closed, so my teeth had got chipped by my mouth hitting the ground. It's the outside of my lip that hit it because it was bleeding a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So that basically what happened, and they was gone. Was once I hit them, I had opened my mouth like, damn. Then you got the nerve in your tooth, and I felt the
like it hurt.
It didn't actually hurt. It was just a weird feeling, kind of like a funny bone type feeling.
Kind of like when you. Sometimes for me, I cannot eat freeze cups, so it's like that freezing feeling, almost something like that.
Yeah, with a little tingling with it.
Right.
So when I came up, and I'm like, man, I know I'm not missing my 2 front teeth. I just know I'm not missing my teeth. So it's just the in denial because I felt that I was missing my teeth, but I had to see it.
Yeah.
So I went to my phone, turned the camera on, and mud was gone.
And I remember you was just like, "I can't believe, like, no way." And in that moment, I'm sure you thinking like, "I'm gonna be like this for the rest of my life." I'm sure you was thinking that.
Man, yeah. I mean, you almost have to because you got to think about after that. I got to think about the moment walking to the car, like I got to get home. I got to get to my comfort zone.
My comfort zone.
So I'm assuming that y'all didn't get with the twins?
Well, they weren't twins, but they were sisters.
Okay.
We did get with them, and this is something we're going to speak about in a minute.
Yeah. I had to play the sympathy role.
Yeah, but I remember, and you also don't want to see, like, your homeboy messed up.
Yeah.
So I remember once he got calm about it, and he tried to show me, he like, "Look, no." I'm like, "No, I'm not looking at that." You know what I mean? I'm like, "No, I'm not looking at that." So, but yeah, he got his teeth fixed, though, which... It was actually that weekend, wasn't it?
It go right into the story. It was.
Wow. So that was on a Saturday, right? Wow. That next day, because that was on a Saturday, you got your teeth fixed on that Monday. So, all right. So we were dating. Well, he was dating. I wasn't even dating because she was my friend at the time, like a long-term friend, and she still is. Like, we've gotten cool, since we've broken up and stuff, so no bad blood there. We ended up the next day going to this church, right?
Driving all the way to Watertown, Tennessee.
Watertown, Tennessee.
So we had been having these Bible studies, like once a week. The girl he was dating, it was a guy that worked with her. So she invited him to come. This guy was really intense.
Man.
I mean, you want to talk about intense? He was intense. Mm-hmm. So he invited us to his church.
Like Hulk Hogan and this?
No, he wasn't.
Like
Brock Lesnar.
Deacon speaking in tongues. Yeah. The only thing he was missing was the holy water.
Yeah.
That's the only thing he was missing.
Like
was the
he
water.
made us uncomfortable.
Like-
in this little apartment, little 2-bedroom apartment we was in. It was about 8 of us in there.
And he's close, like right there up on you.
Yeah.
Commercial, like like late night the church commercial come on, they touch the person.
In God,
Yeah.
So nothing wrong with that. We just weren't prepared for that, right?
My sister can't walk. She gonna walk today.
No,
she ain't
so-
walked in 22 years.
Like
That's
seriously,
spirit water right
and-
there.
But this is the thing. Like he had us believing it to a point. Like I remember Derek was having knee problems or whatever, and he was like, "What'd he say?
I can't remember what he said.
Need you stop hurting in Jesus' name." And I remember Derek was like, "I don't know if it's my mind, but it ain't hurt no more." You know, so,
Yeah.
but anyway, he invited us to his church, so we seen how strong he was spiritually. We like, okay, really?
Yeah.
Were you trying to go?
I was just gonna say that we wasn't trying to go.
Only reason we went is because the girl he was with and the girl I was liking wanted us to go.
Yeah, that was
So we like, all right, we'll go.
We'll go. Yeah.
You know, so we went,
Mhm.
right? We pull up to the church, and I'm giving every detail because I want y'all to actually visualize this, right?
Man, it was crazy. It was
I
wild.
feel like I should throw on some music in the background, but y'all go ahead.
Make sure you do it when you editing this.
All right, we'll do.
We pull up to the church, a small church. You know, one of those, not huge, of course. It's not small like a house, but it's a pretty small church. Walk in there. I don't even think we were either late or they started early. I can't remember which one it was. Walking in there, it's about 8 of us, no, about 6 or 7 of us, right? Us two,
Yeah. It was about 6, 7.
about 4 sisters,
Yeah.
something like that.
It was
Yeah, it
four
was
of
about 6 of us. It was exactly how many it was. 6 of us.
Yeah, so we walking in there, and this church is small enough to where you know if some new people are here.
Yeah.
This ain't Mount Zion.
them. Right.
You know, we can go in and out of Mount Zion. Bishop Walker wouldn't even know if we've been in his church or not, probably. Here, yeah, they knew we were new.
Yeah.
So we walk over there on the side, right?
Yes, sir.
We walk over there on the side. People in there praising, singing the songs. So we're like, oh, okay, they getting live up in here. I'm over there. The ladies we're with, they're a little bit more into the church than us. So
we were just trying to be cool. We was coming to observe. That was the mission. You know, just come and observe to see the way they worship. You know, the way they operate.
Right.
That was the mission right there. Now continue.
okay. I remember, I don't know why people are attracted to me. Derek is good at blending in. Me, people are attracted to me when they see me.
Yeah, you stand out.
So I remember we in there. I remember the pastor looked at me and he pointed and said something. I didn't know what he was talking about. He went through or whatever. He came back around, you know, because I'm trying to figure out what did he say. He was like, the words are on the screen. You know, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, thanks for the tip.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't know the words. That don't mean I was
Appreciate
saying, yeah. So pretty much once the praise was over, I remember he went right into, yeah, y'all new ones or something like that. We praise in this church. That's why we put the words up here on the screen.
So
You
we
know.
like, what?
Like, you gonna make me pray? You know what I
I'm
mean?
gonna go and get this out real quick. I would have been like, he too aggressive for me. I would have walked right on
But
out of there.
back then, I don't think I was securing myself to walk out of a church and have all these people looking at me like I'm the Antichrist or something like that.
And then still at this moment, it's not intense as it's going to be. So
No,
we
no.
still like, you know, like
This just the tip of the
alright,
iceberg.
You know, like
Either
What
I
is
would
he
have left
doing?
or I would have sit and I was like, oh, this. He's
Yeah.
something. He's something.
So he started preaching and stuff. I can't even remember a lot. They, for the most part, they only went to the Old Testament, right? They focused on like the condemning part of God.
yeah. I feel like it was meant for us.
So what you mean by condemning? Like the hell? Like condemn you to hell? kind
Like
of
yeah,
thing?
like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
expect
yeah,
you
yeah.
to be perfect,
Ah.
like intense
No.
perfect or whatever.
Like to the point where one of the ladies that was with us had on a skirt or a dress, and it was down to the knees. It wasn't short at all. And they came over and brought her
Yeah, they sure did. They brought her like a big long, I don't want to say rag, but like
and,
one
and
of those
I
cloths
remember
to
right,
cover it up.
she was trying to like deny it at first, you know.
Hold on, the ankles were showing. Oh my God, you see Miss Jackson ankles over there?
Yeah, so I forgot about that part. I'm glad you brought that up. So he went into preaching a lot of stuff and all of that, and he immediately was like on some, cause I got power. I don't know about y'all. I got power. I got the power to heal and all of that. You know,
He said, I don't know about y'all.
yeah, he was like, cause I got power. He felt like he could touch you and heal you with his hands, right? So, and I can skip through, cause I don't really remember what he was preaching about. I just know it was in the Old Testament. So then, he's nowhere new. He's like on some, I want y'all to come up here and let me put hands on y'all, let me save y'all.
You know
right?
the part where you come up, you get saved, you all line up at the altar.
Yeah.
So
that's where we at right here.
Okay. So that's where we at, right?
Like last call. Anybody want to get saved?
No, it wasn't no last call though. It was right y'all are coming.
It's in the middle.
Y'all are coming
straight to us.
And he looking in the whole church, which it ain't a whole lot of people, maybe about 50, 60
about
people.
50, 60 people.
Everybody done turned and looking at us. You know what I mean?
Boy, hold on.
And where they sent us at was on the side, excluded from everybody.
Yeah, bro.
Our ass was on us.
Like you know how like a jury is? Like that's kind of like what we are.
We was sitting where the jury was, yes. He was where the judge is at. And the altar was right there where
bro.
everybody else is
Everybody
at.
want to get saved one time.
But no, he wasn't. Yeah, he was like, so y'all are new, so I'm gonna have y'all come up here and let me put hands on y'all. Yeah. So the guy.
Where I'm from, putting hands on me,
So
where I'm from, we fight. Nah, but I'm just saying.
So the guy that invited us there, just the Tuesday before, he kind of did something similar. Like he prayed over us and everything, and he was pretty much like, all right, there's no turning back now. I remember instead of being happy and overjoyed, my head was hurting the next day because I was thinking like, oh, I can't do this. Oh my goodness, I can't do this. I was messed up.
Pressure.
Or whatever. So, but anyway, one of the girls was like, oh, we've already, like this guy that invited us here already kind of saved us. He was like, oh, well, you know what? Come up here and let me put my hands on you anyway. So now we looking around. I'm like, man, because at that point, once again, I'm not securing myself to be like, no, forget that.
Right.
So I'm like, man, let me go up here. I just got to make it through this. Like, let me make it through this. So.
And disappear forever.
So now let me get you this now, right? Derek and I was on the end. There's about 6 of us. We 5th and 6th, right?
Yeah.
This dude going around. How it works is we all in the line, right? You got somebody getting behind you. He putting his hands on you, saying something, praying, such and such, such and such. Then he push you, right?
What you pushing?
Like push your head
one in
and
front
you got
of you and there's one behind you.
So
what is he pushing you for?
Because he's saving you, so you going through this transition where your sins is being pulled out of you, and you got this coat of this armor of God, Holy Spirit, or something he said that comes over you. I remember that part.
He said something.
So when it comes out of you, it makes your body do a reaction.
Or it's supposed to. So look,
get the shake.
Supposedly.
So look, it hit one person, the first girl. It hit the second girl. They fall back. Yeah. So it's getting closer to us.
But look, my anxiety building up. My legs tingling. I'm like, man,
getting nervous.
I don't want to fall because at this point, it's the unknown. I don't know if it's real or if it's fake.
You know what I mean?
I hate to pass out and I have no control.
And so you did the first. The only one that ain't really do too much shaking is their youngest sister, right? Mm-hmm. Other than that, the other 3, the 2 we was talking to, they had an older sister. They was real into it. So
they putting.
I think they did your younger sister first. We couldn't really see her.
Yeah.
They did the oldest sister. Mm-hmm. She's on the ground shaking, right?
On the ground shaking.
Like they push you on the ground like trembling over there.
Like I said, the sins is getting ripped out of you.
And they trembling over there.
And your body having a reaction.
Bro, so they get to the oldest sister, she's trembling. They get to, I think the girl that I was kind of dating, did her. She's really trembling. So it's just getting closer. I'm like, no, I don't want to feel no tremble.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel no tremble.
Right.
So Derek is right next to me. They did the girl he was dating. And I'm over there. I remember thinking, like, if this dude Derek starts shaking, this is real.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's over with.
so I think the messed up thing is I was so nervous I ain't even pay attention to Derek. All I knew was like I'm next.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Look, you on deck.
yeah,
Up a room.
Was the preacher sweating?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
sweating.
sweating. He had the slick back in there.
The spitting and stuff or whatever. Did that. Did Derek? I can't even remember what happened.
But when he did me, so once he got to me and they started chanting, doing that, I'm like,
You're like, oh, here it comes.
I'm praying
Here it comes.
in the middle of it. I'm like, Lord, please just let this get over with. You know what I'm saying? So when he hit me, you know what I'm saying? You know, like the first second, you like, is it it? So once the second hit, I'm like, oh, this shit is fake.
But look, I'm over there focused. Like, now it's my turn.
So look, all over when you go. So once I hit the ground and I know it's fake, I'm on the ground. So I turn to the left so I can have one eye open and one eye closed because I got to see Jeremy's reaction now. I got to see how he's gonna react to it.
Okay, so Derek.
You hit the ground? Yeah. I went to the ground. I went on to the ground. Yeah,
Derek.
I played it on off. I
Derek.
went on to the ground.
Now, Derek, give your perspective on what you saw with me.
He
So
said he
look,
went to the ground.
Yeah, I went on to the ground because I had to turn in a way so I could see Jeremy. So look,
That's messed up, though. You had to see
so
my
when I hit the ground, I got one eye open. The eye that's closest to the ground open, so I can see Jeremy. I'm looking straight up at him.
Thank
So
God.
they in front of Jeremy, and if you know Jeremy, he carry a lot of emotions in his face.
Yeah.
So you see it that it's an uncomfortable situation for him.
Yeah.
So I'm just counting seconds down. So when they hit you, like I don't know what you was thinking, but he didn't move the first hit.
Yeah.
Like dude didn't move. So the preacher got riled. Oh, I don't know what he said, but he said some shit. You know what I'm saying? So they came back, they reloaded, hit Jeremy again.
Hell no. Like, no, I will not.
Right.
No. They had to push me twice. No. And look, and even as I didn't trust the person behind me,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of like squatting and putting my head back.
Look, as he going down, finish him. They hit him again.
They hit me again. Bro. Bro.
That's
Hey,
insane.
hey, boy, that was one hell of an experience.
No, but look, so then
Wow.
the guy that's
Hell of a
his then girlfriend, you know, friend and coworker, he walked up to Derek. Mind you, Derek knocked his teeth out the previous day.
The day before.
So
Less than 24 hours, to be exact, because this is morning.
less than 24 hours.
Less than 24 hours.
Cause that was like afternoon. So
Mhm.
he walks up to Derek, and what did he say to you?
It's like, hey, how you doing? So I'm pretty good. He said, yeah, I enjoy the church. I said, it was alright.
Yeah.
We finna go though. Yeah.
This whole time though, they still praising.
Yeah, they still praising. So he was like, nah, wait, the pastor want to talk to you. You know, he said he got some encouraging words for you. You know what I'm saying? I said, encouraging words for me? By myself, he was like, yeah, you know, it's about you losing your teeth. He got something for you. So, you know, me, I'm like, he got something for me. About me losing my
But
teeth.
wait, you asked him how did he know?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. So, I can't remember how we led up to that. But, yeah, that was happening in the beginning. So, I asked him how did he know about my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, it just happened less than 24 hours ago. So, he was like, God told me.
Like how did
I said, huh?
God
He was
told
like, God told me. With the head nod and everything, God told me.
God told me.
So I'm like, man, he didn't go. So eventually, you know what I'm saying, he told me that the pastor want to talk to me. So look, you know, I'm going up to the pastor.
Now
I'm not knowing what to expect.
Now, and this is after the hands. You got power, so you know you probably expected some surreal stuff, possibly.
Yeah,
Or some
yeah.
real encouraging advice.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So you know what I'm saying, so I'm like, I'm not knowing what to expect, but I'm not expecting what happened. So I'll go up to him, and you know what I'm saying, I'm like, how you doing, pastor, such and such. So and so told me to come talk to you. He told me you had encouraging words for me. You know, he said encouraging words for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that first look, I'm like, he don't know what the hell I'm talking about.
Right.
He don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, so and so said that you had encouraging words for me, or me losing my teeth. He leaned. He said, "Let me see him." So I'm looking around, make sure nobody looking. So I showed him my teeth. So just throw it out there like that. Just roll my top lip up, and he like, "Son, you need to see a dentist about that." That's all the encouraging words you got for me to see a goddamn dentist.
You need to see a dentist.
You need help.
That's basically
You
what he
know
said.
with that. God didn't give me. I didn't get a dentist license.
He ain't got that type of power.
No, but that
I
was
was like,
too,
man, these are some clowns,
But
man.
I remember I walked out of that church. I was so angry.
Yeah.
Like it took.
I'm glad I wasn't there.
Bro, when
I
you want to
was-
say that was probably top 5 the most angry I have been in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I bet, man.
It was one of the most unusual and uncomfortable.
What the girls do?
So you had about, it was 4 of them, so half of them was like, I understand you're upset. Like, it was to the point to like, somebody please calm Jeremy down. Like, that's how angry I was. When I get angry, I gotta let it out. Like, I'm talking. Yeah. I'm like, and how are you gonna do this? Yeah. And you mean that I was like upset. Yeah. So it was probably half, maybe even 3/4 that was like, yeah, I feel y'all. Look, we don't have to come back here no more and all that. Then there was one particular girl during all that venting was real quiet.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not gonna say which sister it was or whatever. So she ended up going back. All right? And we were like, and the messed up thing is we were all like close, like a group. She ended up kind of hiding it. Because if she would have told us she was going back there, we would have been like, okay, what the hell are you doing that for? Like, so.
What about the experience was a good part of it?
Right. So yeah, it was interesting. Right? So say all that to say, we were in a situation where so-called Christians really challenged our faith. For a while after that, I didn't know what to believe.
Now, when I left out that church, I was like, God, I'm through with churches. We can have our own relationship.
Man, for real.
No middleman, you know what I'm saying? Straight to the source.
My beliefs, that's the best way.
Man.
Like, honest to God,
Like, how you go? But then they would have, like, parties. Not even parties, but get-togethers for, like, an hour or 2. They ain't doing nothing but praying or speaking in tongues.
Mm-hmm.
What is speaking in tongues? What is that?
To be honest, and this is only my opinion.
Is it Spanish?
It's pointless, really. It's really pointless.
From my understanding, it's something I don't know. Some people think that you can just
I don't know
that
the
you can
origin
just
of it.
like me and you are speaking. You can speak in tongues.
But
some
there's
people
no,
believe. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, there's like no alphabet to it, so there's no way you can actually learn.
It's not a language.
Yeah, it's not a language, so you can't learn it and communicate it like that because believe me, like they say a bunch of gibberish. The moment we had the Bible study and he so-called taught me to speak in tongues, all I was doing was making noises.
What was the noises you were making?
Nah. I'm gonna get into the noises.
Go ahead.
Nah.
Yes, sir.
I
Please.
ain't get into the noises.
Please do it.
But
one time.
that's
one time,
all it
Derek.
is. That's why I feel like it's pointless because some people have explained to me that it demonstrates like your level of spirituality or your level of religion.
I heard
so
that,
it's like a show off almost. If you can speak in tongues, you like a veteran, an expert,
right.
So it's basically pointless. So now you bragging and boasting,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Right.
And they didn't believe.
It's
Some of their beliefs also, they didn't believe in dating. Right? So I remember the guy was talking about how he met his wife. He was like, me and my wife met each other and we got to know each other through fellowship, meaning they weren't never on dates alone, I don't think.
They just hop in relationships.
chaperone.
No, they got married. I think
just
they
got
was
married.
hanging and getting to know each other around other people, and then they got married.
Wow.
And I don't believe that guy.
They still married?
I don't think so, actually.
Yep.
And also,
Bingo.
what I didn't like, you would see this guy in particular doing pictures like, oh, I just saved another brother, taking selfies and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What's his name?
I ain't gonna say his name. The Spare No Effort podcast is a podcast for enlightenment, motivation. We will not bash anybody.
For my own personal use, I would like to go to that church.
I will give you
came across.
I don't know.
I just want to go to the church one time.
Off record, we'll give you the name.
We'll give you the name.
Okay, because I'm.
Hey,
You trying?
No,
you
hey,
might
push
you
me.
might not come back.
You push
Hey,
me.
You might not
Really?
come back.
You push me.
And
You-
let me give you some. It was weird because they started.
tied
No,
up.
let me explain to you. That's why I said, you remember when we talked about if anybody would want to get at us,
Yeah.
we would bet on the people that go to this church
Yeah.
rather than people from South Nashville.
Yeah, man, I heard y'all little podcast.
No, so bro,
they stick together, man.
no,
You can
bro.
tell.
Look, so we had to fill out some type of member card, right?
Yeah.
We had to put down our address and number. The following week, I got a call like, "Hey, this is." I think the dude name. No, I ain't gonna say his name. I almost slipped up. But it was a weird name. But hey, this is such and such from such and such.
This is Morpheus.
From
No.
the Matrix.
I was just checking on you, man, see how you doing. And at that point, I made up my mind that I'm not going back to that church ever. I almost don't want. So in Watertown, it's the drive-in theater.
Yeah.
I almost refused to go there.
When I went there, I had to pull over. I went to drive-in theater probably like a year or so after.
Uh huh.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't realize where I was going until I got there. Shit started looking familiar.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? And I had to pull over at the store to like, okay.
Okay, let me gather myself.
Let me gather myself.
Man,
you know
bro,
what I'm
like
saying?
when they said, somebody said something to me about the drive-in theater. Like, where is it at? Watertown, Tennessee. Immediately. Now I don't know about that there.
Right.
It's almost like I went to
I don't know
the
about that there,
to the
boy.
sucking place or
Like,
something.
hold up. It's just like when you say, hey, where you at? Hey, I'm outside from the project. Ooh, you outside of JCUC. I wouldn't even coming that way.
Yeah, no. So yeah, but the guy would call me, and I'm like, why is he calling me? You know what I mean? And Derek, that following week, he just so happened to randomly run into the guy that invited us. This guy's out north somewhere.
He's out north. Like
Jefferson.
north.
Derek out
Nashville.
north,
On Jefferson.
and he just popped up. What did he do? Pull up on you?
Yeah, because I was
On Jefferson.
I was going to R&R liquor store.
Was he catching the
The,
bus?
you know, little he was driving. You know,
Yeah,
the little corner store right next to
shit he ain't
right next
supposed
to
to be
liquor
doing.
store.
But no, it ain't even that. It's the fact that it almost appeared that he was following Derek. Like, what are the chances that you see this dude in North Nashville, man?
In Watertown.
On a rap, what do you remember what time it was?
Yeah, it was in the evening, probably about 3 or 4.
Like, what was he doing out there?
I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, hey man, you stay up. You know what I'm saying? I walked
Yeah.
slow, see
Yeah.
where he went.
Yeah, so
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they was some deep people, man. That was scary.
Yeah, man, that's why, like, people's gonna try your faith. No matter what, you gotta stay strong with what you believe. First, you need to find something to believe in. Because you out here with no beliefs, I feel like you the easiest ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't let nobody. My philosophy is love. If it ain't love in every aspect of that religion or that belief, you don't have to believe in it. Don't let nobody pressure you into believing in it. At that time, we were, 23? Yeah, summer 14, I was 23 going on 24.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that messed me up for a while. So don't let anyone, I don't care who it is, question your faith. Don't let nobody distract you from living your truth. Live your own truth. I'm not going to judge you. Some people will, but live your truth and be happy in it. Don't let nobody make you think otherwise.
Yeah.
All right, Derek, real quick. I know you heard something through the grapevine.
Yeah, I heard a little something through the grapevine. That Power Story Book 2 dropped a trailer. And I think it's appearing when?
I believe it's September.
Yes.
So either early or mid-September. I'm going to have
Yes.
to look
early
it up.
mid-September. And it looked so good. I didn't even realize how much I missed Power. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's upsetting. Of course, Ghost won't be there. Then, just like they did with Angela, he's going to appear somewhere, somehow. Flashbacks, I know it, but
Yeah.
what's cool about it is I'm still excited. Probably just as much excited to watch it, just to see what's going to happen. Just as much excited as I was, probably around season 6 at the beginning of it.
Yeah, so it looks like the premiere date as of right now is September 6th. And
Okay,
it's
okay.
going to be based on Tyrique.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be him navigating, trying to, I guess, survive without his parents. His dad is dead, which he murdered.
Right. He done that.
I'm you, Dad.
Mom in jail,
And Mama in jail.
Mom in jail. Tommy dipped.
sister's dead.
So
Sister gone.
what do y'all think about Tyrique? Because I don't like the little dude.
I actually like Tyrique. I actually do. Of course, his choices makes you not like him,
Right.
but
I think he's an idiot.
Tyrique is a product of his environment. If you
No,
ask me,
I disagree.
how his
Nah.
environment was guns, drugs, violence, lies.
But they kept that away from him, though.
I mean,
They
did
did their best.
Kanan didn't. They tried to keep it away from him,
Yeah.
in my opinion. In the way it is,
I think
Yeah.
Tyrique is a little shit. A little shit. That's what he is. He's a little shit.
But yeah, I mean, I just like certain situations that he was in, especially when he was in school. I liked how some situations he took it to his own hands. He didn't have to ask nobody.
Yeah, it was clever.
Right.
Clever,
Yeah,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying? He's
And
smart.
yeah, situations like that makes me like him a bit more. Of course, him shooting his dad.
Yeah.
Of course, I didn't like. You know what I'm
Of
saying?
course
Other
not.
things.
That's the main character. I like.
he's an
Right.
ungrateful child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you've seen what all Ghost did to save his behind again and again. Even Tommy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we forget he crossed Tommy at the end. He sent the Italians at him to keep him from trying to save Ghost.
Yeah. He had his mind set up. Once he started hating his father, he continued to hate him.
It was pretty bad,
And
but
he's pretty stubborn. You can say that too.
but you can also say that Tasha played a major role in
Oh
that.
yeah,
no
oh
doubt,
yeah,
no doubt.
yeah. She heavily influenced him.
Yeah, no doubt. My thing is, man, I don't see why he felt or he was so angry at Ghost or his dad or whatever. I get like some situations he'll be mad at him, but overall he did. You know what I'm saying? He did his best to to try to keep him out of that lifestyle. And it's like.
Yeah.
You really, back to what Jeremy said, it's ungrateful, man.
Yeah, I think, once he got it set in his mind that his father broke up their home by doing what he did with Angela, I think his father couldn't redeem himself in his eyes. I feel like that had a lot to do with his rebelliousness, with being rebellious, and a lot of choices he made.
Yeah, it's tough, when kids are involved, and Angela was his high school sweetheart. It was no getting through to Tyrique.
Mm-hmm.
No getting through to him, and Kanan messed his mind up.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say that too. Like, he wasn't strong enough to make his own decisions.
Yeah.
His decisions were led. He was led to make specific or certain decisions.
Right,
by Kanan and Tasha. So,
Yeah,
so
but
he wasn't that damn smart.
I mean, he was still a kid.
Yeah.
You got to give him that.
I guess he was smart enough. I guess.
Right. But he wasn't smart
You know
enough.
what?
That's why he shouldn't have been in this
Hey,
situation. That's
now I
what
think
father
about it.
should
You
keep
know
him.
what he didn't have?
What's that?
Common sense.
He didn't have the street smarts. I
Yeah.
guess.
And why is that? Because he didn't grow up in the hood.
That's true.
Well, let me ask y'all this: if y'all have sons, would y'all have taken that charge for him, like Tyrique wanted his father to do?
Ooh.
Hold on, what charge was that again?
So when he killed Ray Ray,
I ain't taking no murder charge.
Ooh, that's a tough one, boy.
Huh? I'm just saying.
Hard-headed ass son.
No,
even after you tell him and he wanted to go handle it himself.
What is he, 17, 18? No.
And see what Ghost messed up is by telling him that he was gonna do it first, then reneged on it, and that's one of my philosophies.
And
it's easier to say no and to change it to a yes than it is to say yes and change it to a no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But me, son, you gotta.
I mean, that situation, like
take
how,
charge.
How Tyrique was acting, how he was doing sneaky shit. Nah, you lay. You,
and then you
you
gotta
made
put
the
in
bed,
part,
you lay in it.
Everything goes put in place for him to achieve the things he wanted to achieve. He had a lot going on right there.
Well, circumstances changed, and it could have been either Ghost was selfish or he really felt like he could help change the narrative.
And I think he really could have. I think he was gaining enough power to he could have helped Tyrique.
But then it's on the episode before, which in that timeline it could have been like a day or two before. Tyrique was telling him like, "You're not my father.
Right.
You may have given me life, but you were never my effing father."
Yeah.
That should have sealed the deal right there. Like, all right, go ahead and handle your own business.
Since I ain't your father.
Well, so let me ask y'all having sons, if y'all son would have at 16, 17 or whatever would have told y'all that, would y'all will always love your kids.
Yeah,
but
no doubt.
would y'all have been like, "No, I ain't your father, go on ahead." Like, go on ahead.
That's me. I like to give tough love because I like to allow people to learn their lesson on their own. So I like to give tough love.
And that's the best way to learn.
That murder charge is a
it
tough.
is the best way to learn.
That murder charge though,
Yeah,
that's a tough lesson to learn.
It is a tough lesson to learn, but nonetheless, it's a lesson to learn.
You shouldn't have tried to handle it yourself.
He shouldn't have. He should have listened. He put himself in this situation.
And
He used his
the
own
mother
free
of
will.
his child was kind of putting that pressure on him too, and was, in my opinion, filling Tyrique's head with hatred for his father.
Oh yeah. Tasha was.
Bitter.
Well, let me ask you this though: do you think Tyrique feel bad about Proctor's death?
No, because I think I feel like he's the type, and a lot of young people are like this these days. They don't really, and this is, of course, translating a show to real life. A lot of young people don't, it's almost like they have lost their grip on reality. They don't understand the consequences, excuse me, of their actions. So, we live in a technical world, a virtual world now, and I don't think kids understand the consequences of their actions. So he probably didn't even think about it too long with Proctor. You know what I mean? My man, whole sister got killed, and he decided, because of him,
Right.
and he decided to go deeper into the game. You know what I mean? I don't think he really understand the true meaning of life and death, the true value of life and death. So I really don't think he feel bad at all, honestly.
Okay. I've always wondered that though.
I was helping my Uncle Tommy,
Yeah.
Right. That's how he said it too.
like pretty much I owed him. You know what I mean? But that's also how the game go. You rat, you got to suffer the consequences. I don't know, but speaking, and we talked about Tasha, the mother of his children. I was talking with my boy, shout out to Sean Mills. If y'all want to learn how to go into business for yourself, check him out. Check out his social media page, hit him up. So I was speaking with him. He was talking about actually getting a tattoo for his birthday, his next birthday. And I think I might have been joking with him. I'm like, "What, you gonna get your wife tattooed on you?" And he was like, "No, why would I?" So I will, and it brought up a good conversation. So let me ask y'all. And I told him it just so happens that my two friends my two brothers that are on the show with me have gotten their ladies, or their ex-lady at the time, it was their current lady, name tattooed on them. So let me ask y'all, what made y'all do it? And if you could do it again, would you? Feel free, either one of y'all.
You want to go? I go.
No, go ahead. Yeah, you go.
And
No, I'm bullshit.
But yeah,
It was just, for me, it was just some, in my eyes, it was kind of spontaneous to do. Like, I didn't, didn't really care. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a major thing for me. It was like, oh well.
And you
Plus,
got
I like tattoos. So.
You got her initials on you, right? Not her full name.
I just got yeah.
So, and I remember I was actually with you at a point when the woman that you was with for like what 6 years.
Yeah.
I remember she was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
She was pissed that she was with you for 6 years, never got her name tattooed. You was with this girl for what, maybe
a year at the time.
A year or so.
Yeah.
And you got her name tattooed
exactly
on you.
A year.
So.
Yeah.
So it was an anniversary gift.
Anniversary gift.
Pretty much.
And she got her name got your name tattooed on her, right?
Yeah, like 3-4 times.
Okay, so what? So if you could go back, would you do it again?
It's tough. The person I was back then, yeah. I mean, I would have felt the same way.
Back then, you go back with the same feelings.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. If the situation happened the exact same way, then yeah,
you gotta
would feel the
you
exact same way
at that time.
Yeah,
so.
at that time. But with me, it wasn't. It was her decision, and I felt probably just like Justin. I was just like, okay, you know,
whatever.
I had just got to take.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't believe she was gonna do it because she got hers first. I said, you get yours first, and I'll get mine.
Yeah.
She got it. I was like, oh, shit, okay, shit.
But it was a moment with us where she was going to TSU, so she had got, the school check, you know what I'm saying, a little refund. So it was the moments where, she had some little cash, so she wanted to do, So I was like, hey, cool. Like I said, I didn't think about it too much at all, you know what I'm saying,
Nah.
It was.
Yours can be something else because of the initials, right? You got your lady's whole first name on you, right, Derek?
Yeah, whole first name.
So Justin, you got the initials. Derek, you got the first name. Mm-hmm. Now, to be fair, those of y'all that know him know who we're probably talking about. But I will say this: she does not have a common name, right?
Right.
No, that's not common. Heck, no.
Right.
So
common.
if people
Not
see
common
that,
at
they
all.
know who it is.
If they know her, they would know who
so.
it is. Yeah.
So is it an issue with both of y'all? Y'all can chime in. Is it an issue with your current ladies? Because neither one of y'all are with that lady anymore. So is that an issue?
No.
Nah, man. We grown, man.
Nah, man. You don't like it, don't look at it.
Exactly. And even outside of that, this is a chapter of my life.
Yeah.
It's
a journey.
To get to know it's part of my journey. To get to know me, you have to know about it.
Have
So
there
with her,
in-
she had got my name tattooed. She had got it covered up.
Yeah. She got your name covered up, and y'all was together. Y'all was together. Y'all broke up. During that time that y'all was broken up, she got your name covered up.
Yeah, she got it covered up, and we ended up getting back together.
And I remember that was a whole big thing. Like it's time, y'all. It's time. Girls was on there gassing her up. Like that's what I'm talking about. Girl, move on and all that stuff.
New chapter of my life.
And then it was like what? Not even a year later, y'all got back together.
Yeah. We get back together. And then broke up again, of course.
Unfortunately, y'all broke up again.
Yeah. And I haven't had any issues. I've had a girl who had an issue with it, and I'm no longer with her, obviously, But that wasn't the reason. But the way I feel like now, you know what I'm saying, I've been having it, for over 10 years.
It is what it is.
It's in a spot where I don't even see it half the time.
Exactly.
You can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it.
You can't physically look down and see it. Right?
Yeah. So if it's not mentioned, if I'm not in a mirror or something, I forget that it's there. You know what I'm saying? So but I won't get it covered up. I have no reason to get it covered up. You know what I'm saying? It's
now,
like I said, it's part
have
of my
y'all
journey.
ladies that y'all are with now, because y'all both are in a relationship, right? Have y'all ladies say anything about getting their name tattooed on you?
No.
No.
Man,
For
really?
one, I'm not a fan of tattoos. I like tattoos. Like, hold on, let me change that. I'm a fan of tattoos visually, but not of them physically. I can't get down with the pain of tattoos.
You don't like the pain. You get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
It's just
but
the first
you got you. I've had two.
The second one too. The second one gets you. But the third
third
one.
No, see,
good.
And I was talking to my brother about this because my brother have many tattoos. He even got a dog, a pit bull on his face. You know how detailed. Like I forgot what kind of dog it is.
Yeah,
mixed with a bull, a pit bull mixed with a bulldog or some type of dog.
Right.
And I was talking to him about it. I was like, how can you sit there and take that, But he was like, you know, it's just like a numbing sensation. It's not more of a pain
Yeah.
for him. Some people's able to take it.
More
I can't.
pressure.
At first, like my very first one was really painful. After that, it wasn't like the one I got on my neck. I thought I was gonna die.
I remember you told me when you got
But-
your first couple of tattoos, I remember you was like, you know how they say this is addictive? I was like, yeah. You was like, F that, bro. This hurt.
Yeah, it hurt. But shit, after I got a couple of them, don't really hurt.
Now,
My first tattoo, I didn't even get it finished. Nah, I was like, that's it.
You
That's
good.
enough. Yeah.
now I will
That's
say
it.
this though. This is interesting. Me being honest. If I'm with a lady and she got her ex or whatever tattooed on her, if I'm really thinking about moving forward and marrying her, she gonna have to get that covered up. I'm sorry.
Really?
That's
It
yeah.
would bother you that much?
Yeah.
Like, why though? How? But like how?
Key
You know?
pill, key.
Well, it's if you expect even a relationship, but even marriage, we are committing to each other for life and everything. And you got another man name tattooed on you.
Yeah, I mean, it was part of her journey before you.
The journey.
You know, it's still her body.
Journey.
You know, you can't accept her without accepting her flaws. That's part of marriage.
Cool.
That still don't change nothing.
Nope.
So let me ask you this: what if you feel like this the one? You proposed to her, or before you proposed to her, you asked her
But she
to
got.
get it covered up. She said,
But hold on. I mean, let me add to that.
Oh, go ahead.
But you know, she got a picture of his face on her lower back.
That's taking it too far right there.
But she's the one. There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
We can stick to just the name. The name alone.
I
Like,
think the face
all the
was-
feelings go away right there at that moment.
Soon
Over a
as you see it
tattoo.
It would be
on the
hard.
lower back though.
It would be hard, seriously. But I don't
She's
know
the
if
one,
I could
though.
do it.
Yeah.
She's the
But she
one.
got Craig written across her lower back. Was it the Trump stamp? Craig.
Yeah, Craig.
Like, come on, man. She better not, I ain't even say on her lower.
Craig and Day Day.
Craig on the Trump stamp.
And Day Day.
Craig
Oh,
and
seriously.
them. Look,
What did
Craig
y'all?
and
Let me ask
them.
y'all this: Craig and them, though.
Craig and them.
Seriously, what did y'all ladies get y'all names on them? Their arm?
Trump stamp.
For real?
For real.
Like your name? No, it wasn't.
I
For
like
real?
to see my name when I, yeah,
Yeah.
for real. Trump stamp.
Was it for real?
For real, yeah.
Inner thigh, neck, and on her wrist.
Time out. What?
You
Yeah.
put it down like,
I'm a beast.
nah.
Yeah.
Time out. Wait.
Yeah.
So what did
She
she?
down in Arizona.
Repeat that again.
Inner thigh, neck, and on
So
the
is
wrist.
it your name on each, or is it like an initial on each?
Lamont is on the neck. Lady 300 is on the wrist. And then JM is on the inner thigh. No, Justin. My bad, Justin.
So I will
So-
tell you this. Time out. Time out. If I get with a lady, she got her name, man named Tramp stamped, or on all three of those, instant no.
Wow, right there.
Even
She
if
got-
I see
hold on.
her,
She took your nickname and created her nickname.
Yeah.
Lady 300.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
so
I was a
yeah.
beast.
so
long
like
time
let's
ago.
just say I meet a girl, I'm vibing with her.
You said something about vitamin water?
No, I said I'm vibing
Oh,
with
my
her.
bad.
No free promotion over here. I meet a girl, I'm vibing with her. I'm not gonna lie. We can be vibing. She turn around and I don't know, tie a shoe or something. Her shirt raise up a little bit. Hey, what is that right there? That look like a name.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's my ex, my
got
child's
Phil,
father.
Big Roy.
Look, Roy.
I would immediately, like, that's it. Ain't no future with her. I
But-
might even still talk to her.
Man,
But
ask you
she's the
this.
one.
Let me ask you this.
No, she can't be the one.
Let me ask you this.
Why?
What if it's not on the Trump stamp? What if she got TJ, T on one breast, J on the other breast?
Nope.
You couldn't do that.
Nope.
Dang, what if she
Diseases
got?
also places.
What if she got P on one leg and we on the other leg?
I think-
what
Wee-wee
part of the
I
leg?
think she got,
on the thighs.
I can't
Pee-wee.
remember, but I think she might have one on her titty too.
Come on, you ain't doing it like that.
This how insignificant.
You ain't doing it like that.
No, you gotta get that deep. Right? I'm not talking about
they
y'all.
saying you being biased.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm just speaking from a male perspective to a woman. You know, it's up to y'all women to think whatever about y'all.
Yeah,
I can't control it.
so I'm just saying, you know.
Seriously.
He promoting.
Seriously.
Crazy.
Why do you want to keep it? So, and let me ask y'all this. You said that's a chapter in your life, right?
Yes.
Why do you want to keep yours, Justin?
What?
Why do you want to keep yours?
I don't see it. It don't.
It doesn't bother you.
Yeah.
If it's not broke, why fix it?
So what if y'all lady asks y'all to cover it up?
Why would I cover it up? Why do you want me to cover
What
it
if
up?
they say it's making them uncomfortable?
Well, I feel like this. You gotta learn to deal with your own problems and your own insecurities.
Exactly, because that's the only way it's making you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because it's just a name. If I say the name, does it make you the equal amount as uncomfortable?
Possibly. What if you say it while y'all are, you know, making love?
I mean, that's different, you know.
I mean-
that doesn't, you know. Because I'm supposed to be focused on you. If I say her name, that means I'm thinking about it. You know,
thinking about it. Yeah.
That's different right there. That's rude. You
So
know.
let me
That's an
ask
insult.
you, if they ask y'all to get it removed, like what if, let's reverse it.
Mhm.
What if, let's say y'all propose to them,
And
and they'll say yes, but you got to get that tattoo covered up, babe.
like, seriously?
Seriously. Yep. Say
And how long
for
has
the
been
sake
an
of this-
issue? How long has this been an issue?
Well, let's just say it was an issue before, but you let it go. But in order for her to commit her life to you, you got to get that covered up.
Nah, I ain't talking about her. I'm talking about you.
For me,
Yeah,
Not
you
for
was
me.
her. You was her. Don't talk about third. Don't put yourself in third person. I'm
so
talking
hold
about
on,
you.
hold on. Talking about what?
You was her.
You saying talking about me if I was a woman? Or?
No, I'm talking about you, my girl. So,
Oh, so you're saying put myself in her position?
yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying if it was an issue, but I never really said nothing. But in order for me to commit to you as
Also,
a wife,
you've been having this issue, but now you bringing it to light since my decision is your decision is based off of my decision.
so, but it don't.
I like how Derek's face look right now.
Yeah, but they.
I'm in character right now.
Okay, and I'm in character. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when I have an issue with it. I have an issue with it.
Okay, I understand that, and I have an issue with the way you handle your issues.
Okay, and that's something we can discuss in therapy.
That's a neutral agreement right there. So in order to get the therapy, we have to move on. So is you saying yes?
I cannot commit to you and be your wife and give you those wifely duties if you still have another woman's name on you. That's just not right.
Hey, Jeremy,
don't hit her.
Hey,
Don't
Jeremy.
hit her.
I mean, hey, Justin, where you going tonight?
What?
Where was you going tonight? I'm on my way.
Are we going there?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Okay.
It will be done though.
I'm on my way.
It will be
You
done.
damn right we're gonna be done. Because for one, if you had an issue about it, you should have said at the beginning. You're not finna wait till I propose to you and give me an alternative that important.
Girl, I just gave you years of my life. Now you got a problem with it?
Probably with my tattoo that you don't even see that much. You just know it's there. Nah, it's over with. Because it's easy for me to say it's over with because from what I thought of you, it's not you.
Exactly.
I'm
Say it,
trying-
but what if
hold
she
on.
say-
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Say it one more time.
One more time. What I thought of you.
What I thought of you, that's not you.
Look at your neighbor and
There
say,
it is.
neighbor.
There it is.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, what I thought.
You ain't about what you be talking about.
Okay, well, you ain't, yeah, so.
But yeah, of course, like you said, it'll be tough. But if it comes down to that, and she say that's what it takes for us to move on, and to being truthfully honest, we won't move on.
Even if she the one.
Yeah, even if she the one, we can't move on.
You can't.
Because for one, if you cannot accept me without accepting my journey, and me, I talk about my journey a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you ask my girl, I tell her stories about me at 13, 17, 23.
True,
I
but
give you a story in a given moment.
yours is on your arm, yours is where?
Yeah,
Same
Well,
place,
y'all
same
ladies
spot.
is at, it's all places that I would see when we're being intimate.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
And with me, if the shoe was on the other foot, it wouldn't bother me.
That's why you gotta
And
get them
maybe
first.
Because I have to be like, I got a tattoo so I can't trip. But even if I didn't have a tattoo,
you wouldn't care?
I wouldn't think I care. I'd be slapping the hell out of Craig back. Craig name. Yeah, nigga, he fucked up. Yeah, it's all me. Yeah. I bring up Craig's name more than she do.
That's an interesting.
But that's me putting light on it because I feel like I couldn't accept her without accepting a part of her journey. Because I'm the type of a person, I love stories. When I get with a girl, I don't mind to hear about recent stories with your boyfriend. Because even if you talk about something, because we have memories with people. You know what I'm saying? I was with a girl for what? On and off for 9 years. You cannot tell me I can't go through our relationship without mentioning anything about this girl. Any memories, anything that we encountered. Yeah. And that's including the tattoos.
Yeah, me personally, I do my best to try not too much to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people be in their feelings. But I feel like if it come to a point to where, you know, you're uncomfortable, you're that uncomfortable with a tattoo of my ex, then I see that being a problem later on down the line. With your insecurities.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
For me,
that's the way I look at it.
I can't, you know what I'm saying, personally.
That'll make the decision that much easier. You know what I'm saying? Because to be with me, first of all, you have to know me. You know what I'm saying? To want to get to that level with me, you have to have grown to know me. I'm the type of person, if I'm talking to my girl about her ex, you know, I'm just a curious person. I grew up under Tammy. Ask 1,000 questions, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, where he from?
No, I feel you.
Okay. Was he raised on his mama's dad?
And if it's
that explains why he act this way or that way. You know.
I'm big on that too, I guess.
And if it's on the other foot, I wouldn't be like, oh man, you know, you remove that. I would be like, that's a little irritating, but I would do my best to make sure that, you know, that hey, this is mine now.
Right.
You know, so
but in the meantime,
whatever.
Can you consider getting removed? Would that be asking for too much?
I wouldn't even ask because you know I'm gonna focus on me and us and do our job.
That's what it's all about, Jeremy.
And do my job.
Focus right on you.
Hey, I will admit, maybe I'm not secure enough, but that is a deal breaker with me. If I'm talking to a young lady and we're vibing, if I happen to see, especially in the places that y'all name, if I happen to see it, that's just one of my deal breakers. I'm sorry.
It could come with age, though. It could come with age. Because if you remember years ago, you was the same one, if I can remember right, was mentioned about your girl having too many sex partners.
Oh, that was different. No, seriously. But as we get older, true enough, I'm 29 going on 30, Lord's willing. You know, I'm quite sure I wouldn't expect a female to have as many sex partners that she had at 20 than that she would at 30.
Right.
But no, the tattoo I don't see. Nope.
That's different.
Also, other things, and I'm not going to get too.
Also, ladies, I am not worried about that either.
What?
How many sex partners you have?
Do y'all care about that?
No, I don't care about that because I've had many myself. So, you know, I probably got more than she got.
So if she came to you and said, I got 50.
50 sex partners?
Yeah.
How old is he?
No. 50.
Yeah, 50. How old are you though?
50 with 50 sex partners?
No, 30 with 50.
30.
That ain't bad.
You don't care.
With 50
it don't bother you.
Listen,
it don't bother you.
Hold on.
30 with 56
break down the mouth.
No.
Break down the mouth. Break down the mouth.
No, because you gotta think like, what did you start?
Have all the variables to do the equation.
Say 16. Ain't number about 4 each.
4 year.
That's a little bit less even, I think. Well, no, 4 year, 14, 20. Yeah, it's about 4 each or something like that.
It's like half.
Yeah, I mean, but 30 with 50, she had an adventurous life.
Yeah.
You know.
70.
Experience.
No, 75. 75. But look. Listen to this.
Was there drugs involved?
Or let's just say, let's do both scenarios. She lived in Nashville all her life. All of her partners was in Nashville.
That's different.
No. Hold on.
That's different.
Nashville ain't that big. I mean, it's real big though. So.
Nah. That means you know probably about 15 of them. If she got 50 by 30, you know probably your cousins. You probably some of your
all it is.
Yeah. So that's different right there.
No, I ain't trying to hear that's different. It don't matter.
Nah, that's different. Right
it don't matter. Does it matter?
Yeah, man. Listen, Justin, don't lie.
No, it doesn't matter. No, I ain't trying to hear that. If it don't matter, it don't matter.
Cause just imagine 30 with 50. You said 75. Which one we at? If she live in Nashville?
You said 50. You try to play it off like she's had an adventurous life.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to 75.
But is the 75 still her grew up in Nashville?
Let's change it. Let's say.
Okay, yeah, that's
But
all
look,
it is a bit.
But let's say she lived. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say this.
Either way you say, they're gonna be like,
No. I was about to say.
I know he didn't.
Yeah.
No. Let's say she grew up in Flint, Michigan,
Oh my God.
and moved down here when she was 25.
And now she's 30,
Mm-hmm.
and she got 75
Mm-hmm.
sex partners.
That's a hell of a number.
No, I ain't trying to hear that. Y'all said it don't matter.
Like it doesn't
I ain't trying to hear
matter,
that.
but
No,
look,
it don't matter.
nah,
It shouldn't
nah,
matter.
nah,
Nope,
hold
it
on,
shouldn't
hold on,
matter.
What?
No, y'all talk about me about
Let
having
me
tattoos.
explain. You was able to explain though.
right.
Let me explain.
No, let's go. Let's hear it.
30
Let's
with
hear it.
75 sex partners. So we get together, you know, with the intentions of being together. The sex partners wouldn't matter. The only thing would matter if she's still racking up sex partners while we talking. See, that changes the game.
It's
because
her
the
body.
number's constantly going up.
But y'all ain't really
But-
together.
That's true, but then you know with diseases.
What if she
things
tell
out
you
here-
75 when y'all meet, and then I don't know, a month later she at 80? That's a little. That's about one person a week. A little over one person a week. I'm just saying.
Nah, you owing now.
No, it shouldn't matter.
Nah. The sex, the numbers don't matter. It's the amount and the rate you going at this
Nah,
that matters.
I mean, you know. I'm just saying.
Nah.
No, let's take it to the. Let's take it to consideration.
It still ain't gonna
She's
matter.
a nice looking young lady. Every time she probably step out the door, go to the gas station, go to the mall.
But you know me, that's not my type, anyways. You know
What you
I'm saying?
mean? What's not your type?
To get a lot of attention. I don't go after them anyway, so I probably wouldn't even. Be
No.
attracted to her.
I mean, but
I probably wouldn't be. Look,
No,
I probably wouldn't be attracted.
no, we just did a whole scenario of me dating a woman with a
Nah.
man's tattoo.
Nah, we
Let's hear it, fellas. Let's hear it. No, let's hear it.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't go after
Y'all,
her.
no, Mister, it don't matter. Justin, let's hear it.
Help me out, Justin.
He over there thinking hard.
75 sex partners.
75.
There
It
was
don't
a
matter.
point, there was a point in time I used to risk my life, so
What does
it
that
probably
mean?
wouldn't bother me.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. You know,
You know,
I'm
you
joking,
know what I mean, German.
but for one,
I know what you
probably
mean.
wouldn't. I probably won't ask how many sex partners you got. I had a girl
Okay.
who actually keep a list of her.
Okay,
sex
let's say
partners.
you don't ask. Let's say you don't ask, right?
Mhm.
Let's say, because I'm sure this would prompt me to ask. Maybe. Let's say y'all get together. Y'all go to the movies.
Mhm.
Here go one dude she slept with. You go to the mall. Y'all mess around and see two dudes she slept with. Two completely different dudes.
Live in person,
Y'all-
you know, it's like, damn, girl,
Y'all go to
get
Walmart.
around, huh?
Y'all go to Walmart. Hey, what's up, such and such? Hey, who was that? Oh, I used to mess with him. Then what?
That's what I'm saying. It just changed the game.
How does it?
because
What if it's just random, just bad luck?
I don't believe in luck, so that wouldn't be the case. But I feel like Will is too much in my face. It's not the number, it's the pressure. It's not you, it's me. You know.
Oh, so you one of them? It ain't you, it's me type dudes.
It's not you, it's me. You know, it's the pressure that's getting put up on me. You know, coming out every day. You know.
I just want to say this, y'all that are listening. Clearly, I'm not the only one that's insecure up here. So as long as I'm not the only one.
You cool.
So we gonna stop this. We can get into this a lot more later. But Justin, let's get into some sports talk, brother.
All right. Listen, September 12th, I believe. I'm just guessing, but I believe it's September. Hold on. We looking it up. We looking it
first
up.
game of the regular season.
No.
Okay.
Hold
Oh,
on.
you talking about maybe that's the 12th.
Hold on. We getting
It's
it.
actually the 12th.
It's the 12th.
Yep, September 12th.
September 12th. Mike Tyson.
God, ho. You
Roy
can't
Jones
talk
Jr.
like that.
Time out.
Nah, you
Time out.
can't
What
talk
kind of
I'm about to
cough?
have the fight.
What kind of cough
Nah.
was that?
Yeah, you
no,
can't cough
I'm-
like that. They
I'm
finna roll
vaping.
right over it.
No, I'm vaping.
Okay, we just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm vaping the fruity Fruity Tooty, baby.
Fresh and fruit.
And stores, West End Avenue. Anyway.
Okay, so get into more of the fight, though, real quick.
All right, so Mike Tyson makes his comeback in the best shape of his life.
Man.
Against Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah. Who's had a most recent fight than Mike Tyson, may I add.
I did not know that.
Yeah. His
How did it go?
2015.
How did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
that was his last fight. Mike Tyson's last fight was shit. Kid.
My question is, Derek,
Mm-hmm.
who you got and why?
I shared a post about this the other day talking about who I got, and I actually picked Tyson. I have to roll with Tyson. It's just experience.
Is
You know what I'm saying?
is it the legend?
It's his legacy, you know what I'm saying? Videos I've seen of how he fight. Did you see his training video?
He looking good.
He looked real good. Besides,
He looked like
what I don't like is that old age, like when you try to work out, but your muscles don't bulge out no more.
Yeah.
So they like
It
inflatables.
takes a while.
It takes a while. So they look like a balloon that you blowing up, but you stop and took a pause before you actually inflate it.
Yes, sir.
It's kind of what it looked like to me. So,
All right, German. Tyson. Jones Jr. Who you got and why?
Based off what I seen, I'm going to say Tyson. Tyson is in now, even though, and I believe Derek mentioned it, Roy Jones had a more recent fight than Tyson. Have y'all seen these videos?
Oh yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah, he looked like he about 23, 24 again.
I wouldn't want to run up on that dude now. So, and even going back to both of them in their primes, I would pick Tyson over him in their prime. People sleep now. Roy Jones Jr.
They sleep on. They sleep
Now,
on.
Roy Jones Jr. is a great fighter. He had hands.
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about a dude with natural given talent.
That's what they used to call him, like something like natural or blue chip or something like that.
Okay, I got the accurate numbers right here. Roy Jones Jr. last fight was February 2018. Mike Tyson's was June 2005.
That's 13 years.
And that's fight shape, ring is different from just being in shape.
It is.
But that is Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
And if you pay attention to videos, of course he just mentioned this what months ago, I'm assuming. But I've seen videos of him playing around training like over a year ago.
Yeah, and he wasn't even in shape, and he was still looking dead.
Yeah, still looking good, fast as hell.
Yeah,
You know
I think.
and it's a when you go off of the books and off, you know what I'm saying, the numbers, it's a pretty
even
fight.
about their wins and losses, right?
Yeah, wins and losses, like the age. Roy Jones is 51, Mike 54.
In which I didn't know Roy was that close to Mike Tyson.
I didn't know either.
I didn't know either.
Mike Tyson had 58 fights. Roy got 75.
Mm-hmm.
Roy got 66 wins. Mike Tyson got 50 wins. Mike Tyson got 44 knockouts. Roy got 47. Mike got 6 losses. Roy got 9.
Now, do y'all think the weight different?
The who?
The weight?
The weight?
Because Roy Jones was always a middleweight. He went up in heavyweight.
Yeah.
But he was always like a middleweight.
He was a
Mike
middleweight.
Tyson was heavy.
Heavy. All the way through.
So,
And
not light heavyweight.
Iron, what they call him? Iron Mike.
Iron Mike.
Dude was knocking out humongous guys.
Mhm.
Like, they were just a bigger
At
target.
the age of 16, 17, he was knocking them out.
Now,
He
it's
was a
only
beast.
an expedition, but
No, and they got to wear headgear. Let's be, because I believe Mike Tyson stated when he was on First Take, they have to wear headgear at their age. I think that's the law in California.
Okay.
You know, so,
right.
and we don't want to see neither one of them get severely hurt.
That's true.
But
Taking that lick from Tyson
you will be
with
sleep.
headgear.
Hey, would
Still
y'all?
serious.
How much would they have to pay y'all to spar with Mike?
To spar with Mike,
He just come up to you, hey, I want to pay you. I want to pay you to spar with me. Come on, it's short notice. Would you do it?
you almost gotta do it no matter what you gonna go through just to say that
But it's that, but it's
Mike
also
Tyson.
like you almost don't want to tell him no. You like, no, I'm good. Okay, you're gonna do what I'm gonna make you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lock the door.
Then you know the way he talks shit. It made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, but that was
like
back
it.
in the day.
I like it. It excited me a little bit.
It's like he done had a
Nah, man.
spiritual awakening. Like he would almost like your brother. He would like beat you to a pulp.
Mm-hmm.
And even back then, before he kind of lost his mind, and what's my man name? Don King got a hold of him.
Yeah.
And
man.
Robin Givens, before he kind of lost his mind, when he would knock people out, he would then go help them up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen the videos.
He would knock them out and then go help them up. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, I've seen videos of him trash talking.
Yeah.
And he say some.
I'm gonna.
I can't even. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He say some shit.
I'm gonna spit on your back.
Nah, he say more graphic than that.
Nah, I'm
I
saying
bend
if
you
you
over
really
me in the
spit on
ass
your back.
with my socks on. Some
Yeah.
like, what?
You want to eat your kids, spit on your back.
Yeah, like all
Put
they
it
do,
in.
Like you know what, Mike? You got that, Mike. You got that. one.
You got it. Nope.
Yeah, yeah,
you got it.
You got it. I don't stand a chance.
I'm gonna make sweet love to you
Yeah.
all night
while
long.
I'm talking in your ear or something.
Yeah.
Oh, You're sweet. I'm gonna knock you out and lick you on the neck.
Yeah, like no,
Yeah.
Mike, you got that. I don't even want to tussle with you, Mike.
And then I'm gonna send your family a Christmas card. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
what, bro?
something like that. Yeah. So I
Right,
think
bro.
he's not like that anymore. He's found peace and he's happy.
yeah,
and
but
he just
I
wanna,
I
you
would
know,
spar with him. I would have to.
just to say you did it. He would knock you out.
Yeah, of course. I'd be
hundred-
like
a
Muhammad Ali,
hundred
I'd be dancing
thousand.
all around that gym.
100,000.
100,000. I'm getting knocked out.
Yeah. Come on, Mike.
Just don't
I
let him
do,
kill
I
me.
do it for 20.
20,000.
I do it for 20.
I might do it for 20.
Yeah, man, that's.
Just to say, and I would try to get a lick. You know, he would probably knock me out before I know what's going
Yeah.
on. It's Mike Tyson.
I'm giving my all too.
Yeah,
Right.
gotta give y'all.
You
Like,
gotta
all right,
do
we
it.
gonna spar. You go in.
You got to get the first one because he'll let you hit him just to see what you got. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he probably know he can still knock you out, but he'll let you get a couple. I'm gonna take advantage. I'm gonna hit him hard as I can.
Hard as you can.
The first, bam, let's go, Mike.
You almost-
I get that.
You almost knocked me out.
I'll be like Mark.
Right.
Y'all get that?
Hey, baby.
Yeah.
Then he catch you. You like, man, I didn't know a human being could hit that hard.
So yeah, man. I think for some reason I still think it's gonna be entertaining, man. I think it's gonna be a good.
I think it is.
fight.
I plan on watching it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it myself though. I gotta watch it.
I wonder how much they're gonna charge though. You know,
Hooters.
You say Hooters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they gonna be
hopefully,
packed.
yeah,
It-
but
it was-
will they?
Buffalo Wild Wings.
I forgot what's going on.
You almost, because it's gonna have to be straight pay per view.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can't
it
gather
is.
too much. You almost like the pay per view should be a little cheaper. It better not be no $100.
Nah. But you know, people got ways around it now.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Man,
Fire
Facebook
Stick,
Live,
Facebook
you the real
Live.
MVP.
Yeah.
I knew what happened with Deontay Wilder and not Deontay Wilder, but Tyson
Fury. Dr.
Tyson
Wilder.
Fury, and it was Deontay Wilder,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched it on.
I watched it on Facebook
Facebook.
Live.
Yeah. Shout out to
I was
him.
very disappointed.
Man, that dude could box. Tyson Fury.
Yeah. I didn't watch that.
No, that dude, man.
But they
Fight
said
never been too much of a entertaining sport to me. I only watch the big names.
I think with any fight though, it got to be big names for me to be into it also. But you focus on the craft of it. Like
Yeah.
when I remember when Mayweather fought Pacquiao,
Yeah.
they
I
was
watched
like,
that.
"Oh, Pacquiao was getting." No, he wasn't. Rory was baiting him in,
Mhm.
tagging him every time.
Tagging them. moving.
Pacquiao may get a few good ones in.
Mhm.
Rory go bait you in. All right, fap. You know, the shoulder roll. So we'll see. I think it's gonna be good, man.
Yeah.
But man, have y'all said y'all piece? We talked about more than we intended to. It went.
Yeah.
It got
Yeah.
real for a second,
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah.
It did.
I'm gonna say I will be honest. I'm working on it in therapy. I guess I am insecure. It ain't even no guess. I'm still insecure in some areas because there is no way.
I'm insecure and so no.
Yeah, dang,
and so would.
Nah, but seriously,
If
That's-
you love me, you love me.
that's part of the journey. You know, we're still growing. So I will say I hope you all have a great week. Understand that live your truth. At the end of the day, live your truth. So regardless
Be
of what y'all
yourself.
say, my truth is I can't see myself moving forward with a woman who got another man's name tattooed on.
On a Trump stamp.
Like, come on, man.
I think it's the name to the tramp stamp that gets you.
Yeah. Not even that. It's where it's at.
Tramp
You can
stamp.
call it something else.
Yeah, just the lower back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yep, if y'all said y'all piece, we can wrap this thing up, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Do your thing.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, we said our piece.
All right. Well, remember, y'all are powerful. Stay tuned. We've reached out to some people who want to work with us and come on here and talk about their individual achievements, their businesses, and what they have coming on. Stay tuned for that. Wrap this up.
Yeah.
All right. Stay blessed.
Spare no effort.
Thanks for listening to the Spare No Effort podcast. We out.